Hi Aquarius, welcome to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be the first of your daily readings for the month of December. I'm doing, starting off with 12 days of Christmas readings, and then I'll continue it off through the end of December. Let's take a look at what's going on for my Aquarians today. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, no biggie, just wish fulfillment. You're focused on eye on the prize. What do I want out of life? Let me focus myself on what I love. Let me focus myself on something that's going to truly make me happy. I think you understand how the law of attraction works, and you're trying to work that in your favor. The challenge that you're facing here, we have judgment. So you may be second guessing yourself. You may be faltering when it comes time to drawing a firm line in the sand, because as we go through our material world in living our day-to-day physical lives, you need to make decisions. And it's not just about how you feel, but it's about allowing how you feel to inform your daily decisions. And I think that's the challenge that we're looking at here is, okay, what's going to get me from here to there? And a little bit of like second guessing the path, or what is this? Let me draw a clarifier on judgment. Yeah, Hanged Man in reverse. You're stuck. You're stuck on analyzing what choices lie before you. I feel like you're so certain about what it is that you want that it scares you a little bit in defining each decision, because you're like, okay, is this the right decision? Is this the next step that's going to get me to what I want? Let's see what you're focused on. Aquarians, what are you focused on? We have the 10 of Wands in reverse and the 8 of Swords in reverse. So you're not wanting to defeat yourself through your own beliefs or lack thereof. You're wanting to end that once and for all. There's something that an opportunity that you're being afforded right now in order to really slay the beast, so to speak. Something that has been like a latent self-limiting belief, something that you haven't had to act on in a while. So this is a gift from throat chakra acting up there. Okay, this is important, so I want to focus on saying it correctly. This is a gift from the universe. This opportunity to face something that has kept you believing that you're less than what you are in some way. I don't mean that just the simplest way that I'm saying it. I mean like that you are capable of less, or that you deserve less, or that this is just what life is going to hand you. So this opportunity, in order to start making your decisions toward your wish, is like, okay, this is how the universe grants wishes. For us right now, for us, I'm an Aquarius as well. This is saying, okay, we have a clear picture of what you want. So start making decisions so that we can play this game with you. The universe is saying, we're going to respond to the decisions you make and keep you on course. And you're like, but what if I make the wrong decisions? And the universe is like, just start making decisions. Trust me on this. And it's a hard one to trust. You're like, oh, but let me analyze, let me understand it better. Let me come at this from an informed angle. Universe is like, you've done enough studying to start making decisions on this. And then your focus is like, universe is giving you a task. to end this, to end whatever it is that's been underneath the surface, because there was no reason to revisit it for a certain amount of time. And you didn't know how you would react when this new thing comes up, and you're like, okay, now this new thing is coming up and it's stirring up these unsettling thoughts. So now it's like you can rewrite the story in that way. You can change the ending. Let's with the Ten of Wands in reverse also speaks to a release of a burden. So the burden that's being released here is those plaguing thoughts, the limiting self-belief, self-doubts that you've been kind of... it's not even like you've been hiding them. It's like they've been there under the surface because your life just hasn't required you to think about it. Let's see what led up to this. We have more mind energy. We have the Five of Swords. Some sort of chaotic, like, what is this? I feel like this is coming into, like, face to face with a fear. What is the chaotic element? The Seven of Candles in reverse. Yeah, it's not knowing what you stood for. It's that, okay, so it's the not knowing, the nebulous, like, how would I react in this situation? Well, I don't know until I'm faced with the situation, okay? So that's how you were leading up to this. Let's see the energy of the environment. Tell me about the energy around Aquarius right now. What's the energy that Aquarius is moving through? Oh, 4, okay. We have the Two of Candles, the Knight of Presents, the Queen of Candles, and the Six of Candles. Okay, the Queen is reversed. Everything else is upright. I feel like these are 2 messages. We have the Two of Wands with the Knight of Presents, which tells me that you're ready to take the first step on the journey. Universe has been preparing you for this for a while, and it's almost like you've been itching to move forward, and it just hasn't been the right time. We'll see what else comes out, but that's what it feels like right now. And then the Six of Candles with the Queen of Candles in reverse is like universe saying, we see you, we recognize you. We recognize that you've been working on yourself, gaining self-confidence, and putting yourself out there, and honing your inner flame so that you can share it with the world and get that recognition that you deserve. Let's take a look at your near future. What's coming up next for Aquarius? We have the Nine of Needles in reverse. Okay, so you're focused on the 10 of Needles in reverse, and what's coming up next for you is the release of those things that you're wanting to release. It's like that missing piece of the puzzle between the 8 and the 10, literally. Like, you're focused on, you want to jump from here to there. Universe is saying, okay, I grant your wish. Here's what you need to release. Here's what you need to face and integrate so that you can put those thoughts to bed. Let's get your surprise energy. I moved the cards around, so I needed to check myself. Is that where we're at in the reading? What is the surprise energy for Aquarians? Four of Cups in reverse. You're going to position yourself to receive something new that you're not expecting. You're thinking that this is just one step along the journey, and you're not realizing that it's like an important point of the journey, because you're just going to be at the right place at the right time to receive or witness or be aware of, make use of this little Ace of Cups that the universe is going to sneak in here to your existence. It's because you're going to look up from something that's kept you feeling status quo, feeling a little happy but a little bit bored emotionally. And so as you're no longer just like nose buried in what's in front of you, you're looking up on the journey, and that's what makes you see this ace that's integrated in the Four of Cups energy. Let's see the hopes and fears. Interesting. We have the Queen of Needles in reverse. So this is Aquarian energy. You are concerned that you won't have all the information that you need in order to walk your path. You're concerned about making decisions too swiftly. You're concerned about cutting things out. There's something that is inherent in the Queen of Swords that's about making decisive actions. And I mean, she cuts with precision. It's like scalpel energy. It's like this part remains and this part goes, and it's just like slicing and dicing, energetically speaking. So knowing that that is going to be part of what you're required to do is a little concerning to you. You're like, oh, am I going to make the right decisions? Can I just leave my options open? And you're like, universe is saying, no. You have to make these decisions. Because the end result that you're working toward here is the Five of Cups in reverse. This is recognizing what you still have going for you, accepting the losses after you've grieved and moved on from it, and capitalizing on all of the positive things that you can carry with you on your journey. Let's get you some advice. How can my Aquarians best make use of these energies? Okay, first card out, most important, we have the Two of Presents. This is the Two of Pentacles. So this tells me that Spirit's correcting me a little bit and saying, well, you don't have to narrow down your options too narrowly. That also tells me that when I mentioned that energy from the Queen of Needles, Queen of Swords, needing to cut things out, that some of you interpreted that as, okay, I'm going to have to narrow it down and really simplify. And this is the universe saying, okay, but not as much as you were thinking. There are some things that you're going to have to cut out and leave behind, but you still have opportunities on the table that you can carry with you and keep aloft. You can keep alive. So it's just about making the right decisions in what you cut out. Because we have the Hermit and the Six of Presents in reverse as the rest of the message. So in order to be lined up to nope, they're correcting me. This is saying be more self-reliant than you'd planned. This is preparing you to do it on your own and not accept charity, not be overly reliant on others, but withdraw some of that energy that you're extending and connecting with others in order to get the job done, so to speak, and pull that back in so that you can make use of it personally, because that will propel you toward your goal 10 times faster than if you rely on, and it's not to say that you shouldn't accept help from anyone, that's not what I'm saying, but there's a level of help that will have you behaving like you're using it like a crutch. Like you could walk just fine on your own, but you're accustomed to receiving this help in some way. So that's the other part of the advice. You can maintain a variety in life, but in order to grab your they don't want me to grab it. I'm saying grab and I can't grab it. That's a metaphor. In order to grab your 9 of Cups, you need to no, they're correcting me again. You'll still get there. This is just advice to best make use of the energies available to you. So, if you want the most ideal outcome, become a little bit more self-sufficient and don't be afraid to go it alone, where before you'd been a little bit reliant on others to help you get there. Because you can achieve this on your own faster than if you rely on others. And this is a very specific message. It's not saying a blanket statement on don't rely on any help from anyone. It's, if this is resonating for you, you're going to know what I'm talking about. There's some very small sliver of your life that you're relying on others in order to help you achieve your goal. And if you rely a little bit more on yourself, a little bit less on others, that's going to get you there faster. All right? Aquarius, I hope this helped. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.